My beloved child, listen closely to these words I speak over your life today, for they carry the weight of my divine promise and the power of my unfailing love. My cherished one, when you see the manifestation of what I am about to do in your life, do not be startled or doubt, for I am the God of wonders. I have heard every whispered prayer, collected every tear, and witnessed every moment of faithful waiting. The season of preparation is drawing to a close, and the season of manifestation is upon you. In these coming months, you will witness my faithfulness in ways that will leave you in awe. The dreams I have planted in your heart, those very desires that seem too magnificent to grasp, are but a glimpse of what I have prepared for you. For I am not a God who gives my children stones when they ask for bread, nor do I plant desires only to let them wither. Every God-given dream in your heart is a seed I have personally planted, and I am faithful to bring it to fruition. Remember, my beloved, that I am the God who called light out of darkness, who spoke the universe into existence, and who breathes life into every promise I make. The words I speak over your life carry creative power. They are not mere sounds floating in the air. They are spiritual forces charged with my authority and backed by my throne. When I say you will be living your dream life, it is not a mere prediction. It is a divine declaration. I have already set in motion the circumstances, aligned the right people, and prepared the perfect timing. Just as I orchestrated the deliverance of Israel with a mighty hand, I am orchestrating your breakthrough with precise divine timing. Do not underestimate the power of the sounds and words you allow into your atmosphere. Every declaration of faith, every word of praise, every moment of worship creates ripples in the spiritual realm. Guard your ears from the sounds of doubt, fear, and unbelief, for they can delay your miracle. Instead, saturate your environment with sounds of faith, hope, and expectation. The words you speak are like seeds that take root in the soil of your future. When you align your declarations with my promises, you participate in the creative process of your miracle. Speak life, speak faith, speak victory, for I have given you the authority to decree and declare in alignment with my will. My child, pause the video and click the like button. My child, understand that this message is not just about material blessings or earthly success. The dream life I speak of is one where you walk in the fullness of your calling, where you experience the depth of my presence, where you impact lives as I have destined you to do. It is a life where my glory shines through you, where my love flows through you, and where my power works through you. In the coming months, you will see my hand move in unprecedented ways. Doors that seemed forever shut will suddenly swing open. Resources that seemed out of reach will be divinely provided. Relationships that align with your destiny will be divinely connected. Opportunities that perfectly match your purpose will present themselves. But remember this crucial truth. Don't skip over the preparation process. Every day leading up to your manifestation is precious and purposeful. Each moment of waiting is building your spiritual muscles, refining your character, and deepening your dependency on me. The sound of my voice guiding you through this season is more valuable than any shortcut to success. I am not just preparing circumstances for you, I am preparing you for the circumstances. The dream life I have for you requires a vessel that can contain it, sustain it, and steward it well. Trust my timing, for it is perfect. Trust my process, for it is necessary. Trust my heart, for it beats with unconditional love for you. Your breakthrough is not just about you. It is about my kingdom's purposes being fulfilled through you. When I elevate you, it is so you can lift others. When I prosper you, it is so you can be a channel of blessing. When I heal you, it is so you can minister healing to others. Your dream life is intricately connected to your divine assignment and the advancement of my kingdom. Draw near to me in this season of anticipation. Let my presence be your dwelling place. Let my word be your foundation. Let my spirit be your guide. For in my presence, faith rises, peace prevails, and strength is renewed. In my presence, you find the wisdom to navigate this season and the grace to endure until manifestation. Do not compare your journey to others or try to replicate their path. What I am doing in your life is unique. It carries your spiritual DNA. It aligns with your specific calling, and it fits into my master plan for this generation. Your breakthrough will bear my signature, and it will testify of my faithfulness in a way that only your story can. Be sensitive to my leading in this season. Sometimes I will guide you to be still and wait. Other times I will prompt you to take bold steps of faith. Learn to recognize my voice above all other voices. The clearer you hear me, the smoother your journey to manifestation will be. Don't risk missing my instructions by allowing other sounds to drown out my voice. I'm awakening new gifts within you, activating dormant anointings, and releasing fresh grace for this new season. You will find yourself operating in levels of wisdom, discernment, and spiritual authority that you have not known before. This is a necessary preparation for the dream life I am bringing you into. Remember the testimonies of my faithfulness in your past. Every time I came through for you, every prayer I answered, every battle I won on your behalf, these are tokens of my faithfulness and guarantees of my continued involvement in your life. Your history with me should fuel your faith for what I am about to do. Do not be moved by what you see in the natural realm. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. I specialize in doing exceedingly, abundantly above all you could ask or think. The limitations you see are not limitations to me. The impossibilities you face are opportunities for my power to be displayed. Keep your spiritual antenna attuned to the frequencies of heaven. There are sounds of victory, sounds of breakthrough, sounds of restoration already being released in the spiritual realm. These sounds are creating an atmosphere for miracles, signs, and wonders. Position yourself to receive by maintaining an atmosphere of faith and expectation. Let your worship rise even before you see the manifestation. Let your thanksgiving ascend even while you wait. Let your praise resound even in the midst of preparation. For I inhabit the praises of my people, and where my presence is, transformation is inevitable. Your dream life is not just about having and doing, it's about becoming more like Christ, becoming who I created you to be, becoming a vessel of honor in my house. As you embrace this truth, you will find that the journey itself is part of the blessing, and every step is sacred ground. Dear child, if you wish to aid our ministry in spreading the message of Jesus, kindly consider supporting us by donating through the Buy Me a Coffee link provided in the description and pinned comment. I am releasing special grace for acceleration in this season. What would normally take years, I will compress into months. What would typically require decades, I will accomplish in days. For I am not bound by time, and when I choose to speed things up, no power can slow them down. Stay in an atmosphere of faith. Guard your heart from doubt, fear, and anxiety. The enemy will try to make you question my promises, but remember, my words are backed by my integrity, guaranteed by my character, and sealed by my covenant. What I have spoken, I will bring to pass. Continue to serve me faithfully where you are. Keep being diligent in the small things. Maintain your integrity in every situation. For your dream life is not an escape from responsibility. It is a graduation to greater trust, greater influence, and greater impact. My beloved, you are closer than you think to your season of manifestation. The signs are all around you. The pieces are falling into place. The preparation is nearly complete. Soon, very soon, you will look back on this message and marvel at my perfect timing and precise fulfillment. Do not grow weary in well-doing. Do not lose heart in the waiting. Do not become discouraged by delays. For I am the God who makes all things beautiful in its time, and your time of beauty is approaching. Your season of favor is at hand. Your moment of divine visitation is near. Keep your spiritual ears attuned to my voice. Pay attention to the divine instructions I will be releasing. Follow my leading with childlike trust and bold obedience. For the pathway to your dream life is paved with acts of faith and steps of obedience. My beloved child, in moments when you feel overlooked by others, know that my eyes never leave you. I count every tear that falls from your eyes, and I bottle them up as precious memories of your journey. When others fail to notice your efforts or acknowledge your presence, remember that I celebrate every step you take in faith. Your name is engraved on the palms of my hands, and your image is forever before me. Let me remind you of a profound truth. Your independence should never be rooted in pride or self-sufficiency, but in the confident knowledge that I am your source. When I call you to stand strong, it's not in isolation, but in the strength that flows from our relationship. You are never truly alone, for I am closer to you than your very breath. The world's acceptance is like morning dew, here for a moment, and gone with the rising sun. But my acceptance of you is as eternal as my nature. When others shower you with praise, remain humble and grateful, but don't let it define you. When they withdraw their approval, stand firm in the knowledge that my approval never wavers. Your identity is secured in me, anchored in my unchanging character. I want you to understand that being ready to stand strong doesn't mean hardening your heart or building walls around yourself. Rather, it means developing such deep roots in my love that no storm of human inconsistency can uproot you. When others prove unreliable, let it drive you deeper into my presence, not into isolation. Consider how I have designed the mighty oak tree. Its strength lies not in standing alone, but in developing deep roots that anchor it firmly in fertile soil. Similarly, your strength comes from being deeply rooted in my love. The winds of change may blow, and the storms of life may rage, but like that oak, you will remain unshaken because your foundation is in me. My beloved, I see how you sometimes measure your worth against the changing opinions of others. You look to their words for validation and their actions for confirmation of your value. But I want you to grasp this eternal truth. Long before anyone recognized your worth, I declared it. Before you drew your first breath, I ordained your purpose. Your value was established at the cross, where my Son gave his life to redeem you. No human opinion can diminish what I have declared priceless. In seasons when you feel celebrated by others, receive it with grace, but remember that their approval is not your foundation. In times when you feel forgotten or pushed aside, let these moments draw you closer to me. My child, click the join button to continue your journey with our spiritual community. I use these experiences to reshape your understanding of true worth and to deepen your dependency on my unchanging love. You see, my child, human relationships, though precious and necessary, were never meant to bear the weight of your identity. When you place such heavy expectations on imperfect beings, disappointment is inevitable. But when you root your identity in my love, you develop a resilience that sustains you through every season of life. Let me reveal to you the secret of standing strong. It's not about becoming impervious to hurt or learning to need no one. Rather, it's about understanding that while human relationships may ebb and flow, my presence in your life remains constant. It's about knowing that even when others step back, I step closer. When human words fail to comfort you, my word remains a steady light for your path. I have equipped you with everything you need to stand firm in this truth. My spirit dwells within you, constantly reminding you of your true identity as my beloved child. My word serves as an unwavering mirror, reflecting back to you your true worth in my eyes. My presence surrounds you like a fortress, protecting your heart from the crushing weight of others' inconsistencies. When people's attitudes toward you change, don't let it shake your confidence. Their changing behavior often reflects their own struggles and limitations, not your worth. I want you to respond with grace and wisdom, maintaining your dignity not through pride or retaliation, but through the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are. Remember the example of my son, Jesus. Even when crowds shifted from shouting Hosanna to crying Crucify him, his worth and purpose remained unchanged. His strength came not from popular opinion but from his unbroken communion with me. Let his example guide you in navigating the unpredictable nature of human relationships. I am teaching you to balance healthy interdependence with spiritual independence. Value the relationships I bring into your life, but hold them with open hands. Appreciate the love and support of others, but don't let their presence or absence define your sense of security. Learn to distinguish between loneliness, which is emotional, and solitude with me, which is strengthening. When others are present to support and encourage you, receive their love as a gift from me. When they are absent, let their absence create space for a deeper experience of my presence. Every circumstance in your life, whether pleasant or challenging, serves my purpose of conforming you to the image of my Son. In your journey of faith, you will encounter seasons of both prominence and obscurity. There will be times when others recognize and celebrate your gifts, and times when you serve unnoticed. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button. Remember that I see every act of faithfulness, every choice to trust me, and every moment you choose to stand firm in your faith despite feeling overlooked or undervalued. I want you to understand that being overlooked by others doesn't mean you're overlooked by me. Often, it's in these quiet seasons that I do my deepest work in your heart. When human appreciation seems scarce, I am cultivating in you qualities that will endure for eternity. Faith, perseverance, humility, and unwavering trust in my goodness. Your worth is diminished when others fail to see it, nor is it increased when they applaud you. I established your value when I created you in my image, and I confirmed it when I redeemed you through the blood of my Son. This worth is intrinsic, unchangeable, and eternal. Learn to distinguish between the voices that compete for your attention. The world's voice is loud but inconsistent, promising acceptance but delivering conditional love. My voice, though often softer, speaks unchanging truth into your heart. Train your spiritual ears to recognize and respond to my voice above all others. When others' actions hurt or disappoint you, bring your wounded heart to me. I am the healer who binds up broken hearts, the Father who comforts his children, the God who turns mourning into dancing. Let me transform your disappointments into deeper trust, your hurts into greater wisdom, and your loneliness into more intimate communion with me. Remember that standing strong doesn't mean standing aloof. Continue to love others genuinely, serve them wholeheartedly, and invest in relationships with wisdom and discernment. But do so from a place of security in my love, not from a desperate need for human approval. I am developing in you a spiritual maturity that can celebrate others' successes without feeling threatened, that can give love without demanding returns, that can remain steady when others are inconsistent. This maturity comes from knowing that your cup is filled by me, allowing you to pour out to others without fear of depletion. Don't let the fear of others' unreliability prevent you from forming meaningful relationships. Instead, let this awareness drive you to build these relationships on the right foundation, with me at the center. When I am the source of your security, you can love others freely, forgive readily, and maintain your peace even when relationships change. In moments when you feel the sting of being overlooked or undervalued, pause and remember this truth. The God who spoke the universe into existence knows your name. The King of Kings thinks of you constantly. The Lord of Lords directs your steps with loving care. What greater honor could there be than this? My beloved child, I want you to live with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are fully known and deeply loved by me. Let this truth be the anchor that holds you steady when human relationships prove unstable. Let it be the foundation that keeps you standing when others' opinions shift like sand. Your journey is precious to me, and I am with you in every step. When others walk alongside you, receive it as my blessing. When you must walk alone, receive it as my invitation to deeper intimacy with me. Every circumstance serves my purpose of drawing you closer to my heart and conforming you to my image. If you need God's blessings, then type "Yes, I need" in the comments. Stand firm in this truth today and always. You are mine, and I am yours. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not others' opinions, not changing circumstances, not moments of loneliness or seasons of being overlooked. My love for you is the one constant in an ever-changing world. Rest in this assurance, my child. Let it give you the courage to stand strong, the wisdom to love wisely, and the peace that comes from knowing that in me, you have all you need. Your worth is secure. Your future is certain, and my love for you is eternal. Remember always, for I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Amen.